Hello everyone, welcome to this update video. I hope you're doing amazing this morning. And we'll be looking at what's happening across the North Atlantic. And we can see that frontal system, which is offshore the US, and it actually extends into the Caribbean. So at a closer view here, we can see all these white dots indicating lightning strikes. So there's been some thunderstorms moving through parts of the northern Bahamas, Grand Bahama, the Abaco Islands, and as I said, the front extends into the Caribbean, although it doesn't look that impressive. So much of the associated activity lies north of the region. However, because of its presence, there is going to be somewhat of a higher chance of some rain in parts of Central America, and I'm going to get into that momentarily. However, let's move down to the rest of the Caribbean, and here we can see that there isn't much going on. There is some dust around, by the way, but those clouds are coming in from the east, and with that, there's likely to be some additional showers across parts of the Northeast Islands, the Leeward Islands, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and there is even some showers around this morning for parts of Puerto Rico and areas such as St. Croix. Not the entirety of the island, but some areas are likely or have likely experienced some showers this morning, maybe some light to moderate showers. Looking at the rainfall forecast from Euro, so as the map becomes more colorful, that is a sign of higher rainfall amounts. And here we can see some of these green and yellow shadings for parts of the northern Bahamas. As I showed you, there is some of that activity associated with the front moving through. There could also be some showers today across parts of Cuba, the Cayman Islands, and as I said, towards Central America. We can see those reds really starting to pop up within the vicinity of Belize and the Keys as well, even parts of northwest Honduras. So within that region, there could be some additional showers today, even some thunderstorm activity as well. But then as we head to areas such as Nicaragua, El Salvador, parts of Mexico, which is not really expected, but then down to Costa Rica, Panama, there could be some substantial rain in the area. So up to an inch of rain in all at maximum today or so for Central America. Going to northern South America, much not expected for Colombia nor Venezuela, although the south could be a bit more active today. And then as it relates to the Guyanas, there could be some substantial rain in some areas, but others have been on the drier side, not experiencing much. Trinidad and Tobago, ABC Islands, much not expected today. Few showers possible. Same story for parts of the Lesser Antilles, the Windward Islands, Martinique, through Grenada, which includes Barbados. But we see that it gets a little bit more colorful. Dominica, Guadeloupe, Antigua, Barbuda, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. St. Eustatius, St. Martin, St. Bartholomew, Anguilla, and as I said, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. So it gets a little bit more colorful there. We can see some of those orange and even red shadings trying to pop up, indicating that there may be more rain within this area, especially compared to the southeast. And this area is also going to be quite windy as we're going to be heading through today. We'll be looking at that in a moment. Hispaniola, so the rainfall chance seems to favor the Dominican Republic and the eastern Dominican Republic, that is, Turks and Caicos Islands, and the central and southern Bahamas likely to be on the dry side. Same story for the majority of Jamaica. However, there could be a few showers around here and there. So that is in terms of rainfall for today. As I said, it's going to be windy in the northeast, not only the northeastern Caribbean, but also the central Caribbean. So as we head to more of those darker blue shadings, that is indicating stronger winds. So winds through today could be anywhere from around 20 going up to 25 knots for the Lesser Antilles, Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and in the central Caribbean, within the vicinity of the ABC Islands as well. But as the day goes by, for areas such as the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, where it's probably a little bit windy now, it should get calmer into this evening. Same thing as we head to the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, parts of Cuba. So it's really going to be the central and eastern Caribbean where winds are going to be kicking up today. And some of those gusts could be well over 30 miles per hour. Okay, so we're looking at a surface chart here of the Atlantic. And there we can see the symbol for that cold front, which is that diagonal blue line with those triangles. So that is the symbol for a cold front. So it extends into the Caribbean, not a significant front. And that is even seen on the temperature anomaly map. Usually when these cold fronts are making their way through, there's a mass of cool, dry air which follows behind But the cooler air is something that we definitely benefit from in the Caribbean at times when these stronger fronts make their way through in December, go into January, and even into February as well. But here we are in April, and we're not having much of that. Matter of fact, temperatures across the region are in the normal to above normal range. So it is very dry and hot in some areas, especially those that are lacking that rainfall activity. So the cooler air associated with this front will remain for the Gulf, parts of the Yucatan, Western Cuba, as well as the Bahamas, and of course parts of the eastern United States. You can see those blue shadings indicating below average temperatures. The yellows, oranges, reds indicate above average temperatures. Whites mean the temperature is pretty much normal. So much not expected in terms of that. We're going to be seeing less and less frontal activity as we head to especially summer. So I'll keep you guys posted, and that is it for now. I hope you found this video to be quite informative. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll respond when I get the chance to do so, and remember to always be weatherwise.